Well, downsizing has become a big trend in recent years, especially for seniors maybe living in their empty nests. Yet the loan and mortgage process can be daunting for people in their 60s and beyond. But thankfully, there are programs that make it easier without draining their retirement savings. So we have Anne-Marie Harrison, an HECM consultant, joining us today. Thanks for being here, Anne-Marie.
Thank you, Robin.
So the focus of today's discussion, as I said, this HECM for Purchase program. So I am going to let you do the explaining and kind of tell us what this is.
Well, it's actually an acronym. HECM, or HECM, stands for Home Equity Conversion Mortgage. And the Home Equity Conversion Mortgage for Purchase program is a new program that's only been out for 7 years, which is not a long time in the mortgage industry. So 99% of the people that would qualify for this program don't even know it exists. So my hope is to bring awareness to the ability to buy your new home for half down and never have a mortgage payment. And everybody looks at me funny.
I was going to say, it sounds too good to be true when you say that, right? So
yes.
Explain to us how this works.
Well, it is actually an FHA insured mortgage. And you have to be 62 or older to qualify. And it's an age-based lending program where if you're 62 or so, you're probably going to bring about 50% down. So if you're buying a $300,000 home, you'd bring $150,000 down. Then we, the bank, would bring the difference. And then you'd have a mortgage on the property that never requires a payment the rest of your life.
Wow.
Yeah, so the difference, I like to compare it to traditional lending because everybody's had a traditional mortgage.
Sure.
In a traditional mortgage, you have to send in a payment every month, and that services the debt. That's how the bank makes the interest off the money that you loan or borrowed. And with a HECM, we're still charging interest, but the interest is simply being added to the mortgage balance, and the mortgage balance grows over time.
Okay. Gotcha. And that's the thing, is people are used to the standard way of taking a loan. So you're right, they aren't even aware that this is out there.
Exactly. And it's really a game changer in retirement.
And what are some of the benefits? Let's talk about these boomer buyers. You know, what are they going to benefit from if they use this program?
Well, they're going to be able to double their purchasing powers. That's evident. So if they sold their existing home and they have $150,000, well, they might not want a mortgage payment, so they're looking at about a $150,000 price point. Well, with the HECM, they can look at $300,000 homes and really live in the home they want in retirement. Most people in this age group don't want to sacrifice. They will still want the nice things. They just want one level living and no maintenance.
So how does one qualify? What are the qualifying guidelines to get to take advantage of this?
Well, you do have to be 62.
Okay.
Or married to somebody 62. And the home you're buying has to be your primary residence, and the cash you bring to closing does have to come from assets. You can't go borrow that money.
So what kinds of homes can be purchased? As we talk about people wanting to downsize, sometimes they want to go into a condo, right? The whole maintenance-free lifestyle. So what are the guidelines as far as that?
Well, you can buy any new construction or existing single-family residence or planned unit development. They call them patio homes. There's a very common term today where you own the land, but you still have an HOA to cover landscaping and snow removal and the things none of us want to do anymore. And then the cash you bring to closing for the down payment does have to come from an asset account. You can't go borrow that money.
Okay, and Anne-Marie, you do something, you have seminars, which I think is a great way for people, right, to come in, learn more about it, see exactly what the program's about. You have one tonight. Tell us kind of what that entails.
Well, it's very informal. It's at our offices in Dublin, and I have them every Tuesday night at 5:30. And the purpose of the seminar is to educate the buyers on how the program works, get all the facts so they can make a good decision.
Okay, sounds amazing. We have that information up on screen as well. So Anne-Marie Harrison, HECM loans. I learned something new today,
yes.
So that's great. All right, thanks for being here today.
Thank you, Robin.